understood like how we can just create this dot framework, universal framework, like which will run on iPhone and simulator, both iPhone real device. So that was the manual configuration. If you are not aware about this thing, then you can just visit this on part 1. Over there you will be comfortable, and then you can relate this with the shell script. And I have some commands today, and we need to produce the same result through Xcode shell script. So new script we'll add over there, and smoothly we'll create this dot universal framework. So today we have this empty desktop. I need to create a workspace here, and in this workspace I'll create a empty workspace. Rather than just creating project or framework, I'll create a workspace that will be my workspace. Why I'm creating this? Because I need to test my universal framework also in example project. So one project I need to create. The project will be a framework, iOS framework, which will run on iOS simulator and device both. So my framework will be there, and in this my framework, like I need to create it into the workspace, and this will create into the workspace only. Now I just want to create one more project, which will be an example project, and this will be a example project where I'll test this framework, right? So in this case, please remember, like, you need to add into the workspace only. So parallelly two projects are there, one is framework and one is example project. Now I want to do some scripting. So before going further, like, I want to tell you like how we can proceed. So first, if I will go to the product of the framework, then I'll see like there is, my framework is available. So I'll go there and I'll check it out. Debug iPhone simulator framework is already there, right? But they don't have any specific other Swift modules, because there we did not created any Swift file, right? So I'll go and just quickly create one file that will be a Swift file for the using only, for creating REST things. So if I will build the project, effect will come here. Now in this class, public class A, I will create simply public class A. I'll create here, and one function will be there, which will be a public class function will be there, test me, and this test me function will print a line which will say, yeah, I'm working. Okay, now this is fine. I need to build it again. Once I'll build it, it will give me some result that I need to check before and after. So now I will check, yeah, there is a header modules and the Swift modules also, right? And those are related to only iPhone simulator. So now I want to create iOS SDK. So if I will go there and I'll build it for the real device, then I'll see like it is created one more folder, which is iPhone OS, and inside that ARM64 will be there, right? That was x86 64, right? So now I have two different dot frameworks, and I need to merge them. If you don't know the whole history about the folder merging and all, you can just check it out, the part 1, which I already created. Now I want to create a one more directory here. How I will create a directory, and it will be a universal framework, which will be the combination of OS and simulator both. So for this, like, what you need to do here, you need to check the executable file, this executable file and this executable file. So if I will check both executable file on terminal, then you will realize like this executable is non-fat executable. So first I'll go and check my iPhone simulator executable. So I'll go there and I'll place this path here, and now I want to check this with the lipo. Help of lipo, I need to take lipo. If it is not already there, then install it on your terminal. Now I want to check this my executable, right? This one, what is the architecture of this? So first I'll check this. It is a non-fat file. My framework is a architecture x8664. That means it's a non-fat framework which is holding x8664. That means simulator. The same thing I need to go and check for the device as well. So I'll go there, I'll replace the path till dot framework, and I'll clear everything and will again run this lipo command, lipo info my framework. It is a non-fat file. My framework is architecture is ARM64. That means this is a device one, right? Now I want a fat framework which will combine the ARM64 also x86 x8664, right? So I need to create a directory here. Then I need to take the combination of executable this one plus this one, right? And also I need to add some modules. ARM64 is already there. I need to add x8664 files, dot files, right? So dot swift module files, I need to add it from the this module, right? Then it will be a fantastic universal framework, right? So I'll create one by one. What I need to do, I have some steps. Make a fresh directory, universal output folder, build configuration universal. I'll tell you how I can just create this. So for the first step, I'll go there, and in my framework I'll be there into the build phase, and in this build phase, if I will go there into the build phase and I'll click on this plus button, new run script will be there. I need to go there, I need to remove everything. I'll place this one. Okay, this one is saying, the first step is saying make a fresh directory. This directory is saying like universal output folder, build directory. That means wherever your output is coming, the build automatically will taken care by this, right? Then configuration, which is representing like it is a debug mode or release mode through your scheme, right? So once you will run the situation, it will become as a debug or release, right? So this is taking this one, and then we are adding this universal on the top of this debug, and it will call debug universal, right? Now I'm just simple creating a I'm creating a folder like mkdir, make the directory on the path of this universal output. So I need to check one by one steps are producing result or not, right? So I will just run this again. I'll run this again. If I will run this, something came here, right? It's perfectly fine. Now I need to put a iPhone, this framework, this device framework here into my universal framework, right? Then I'll just merge the rest of things, the Swift module files, right? Dot module files. So what I need to do, I'll go there and just copy this one. What exactly it is working, like what exactly it is doing, I'll tell you. Copy device ARM64 framework at fresh universal folder location. So build directory will be the same, configuration will be the same, like debug or release. iPhone OS, that means this is iPhone I'm sorry, iPhone OS, and that will be the my dot framework product name, and inside whatever it is there, it will come here, right? So again I'll run this, I rerun this, it came here, right? Now my duty is there, like still Swift module and everything is here. Now what I need to do, I want to take files of .swift module of simulator and want to place here. Also I want existing things as well, right? So what I need to do, I need those two files as well, also two more files from the simulator side. So there, if you will go and check modules, .swift module, and in the project 2 files are there. So total 4 files will be there at the end into the universal, right? And also I want the outer things as well. So here 2 files are there, those will be 4. And also here 4 files are there, but Xcode simulator files are not available, so I need to add them as well, right? So how I will copy those things? I'll copy these files also into the iPhone debug universal simulator here. So what I need to do, I'll go there, and if my simulator directory is present, it's checking like, yeah, copy sim x8664 frameworks project. It's not it's a lengthy and just complicated, so you can just copy dot swift module of simulator framework and add it into device framework dot swift module, right? So it will add the existing dot swift module to device, right? Device dot swift module. So what it is saying, like, where is my path? The simulator swift module directory, it is creating first, same like the universal output directory. So build directory, till build directory and configuration, iPhone simulator, it will go there and check, yeah, if it is exist, then I'll only work. So debug iPhone simulator is there, and it will check like project name dot framework is there, then it will check modules is there, and then it will check dot swift modules is there or not, and rest of the things whatever inside this dot module, which will copied if directory will available, right? If directory is available, then copy and just paste, copy the dot swift module from here, and just paste it on the universal output dot framework modules dot swift module, right? So here if you will go and just you need to paste it here inside this. So once I'll run again, it will give me some result, and you can see that result. Yeah, so I'll run this, and can you see it came, right? So now it's a fat framework. Still one more step is there. I need to create the fat framework of this executable should be the fat. Right now it's not fat, it's related to the particular architecture only, right? We saw on terminal. So now the last command I need to fire, which will merge the architectures, and which is saying like you need to merge. So what you need to do, step 4, you need to proceed, and this is saying create universal binary file using lipo and place the combined executable in the copied framework directory, right? So create lipo, create output will be there. So I am just taking first step, universal at the universal output folder, one binary will create over there, and it will place over there. That means it will replace here this one in it will replace. Right now it is, if you will see, it is, we already saw it's a ARM64 non-fat, right? So it's the only device one which we copied, we pasted, and we made the module ready, but now we need to make it fat fat executable. Okay, so here what we'll do, we will replace this thing from, we need to merge two binaries. One binary is coming from the iPhone simulator binary, and another is coming from the device, right? So those both will merge, and it will create a fat executable, right? So Again I'll run this, and one by one you will see like what's the result. So now I ran, and now I just want to see again what is the information. Now can you see architecture in the fat file, and now my framework are x86.4 and ARM64. Now it's completely fine, and this package is now universal. Now last thing, through the code, through the script command, you can just copy this at your project directory. So copy output at your project directory. How you will do this? Universal folder, from the universal folder, whatever universal folder result was there, that you can just copy and paste it at your project directory. The name itself is saying project directory, that means this one. That means this one. Here a folder will come, right? So if you will run this again, one folder came, right? And the same, this is a perfect folder, perfect framework, universal framework, which is loaded with x86.4 and the ARM64 as well, right? Now it's perfectly fine. Fed executable is there. Now this is the time to check this, right? So if you want to open this, one more command, open, is there, but I don't want to open. I already know like where it is. So it's more than sufficient and quite simple, right? Now I want to check this framework, like whether it is working in iPhone simulator or not, in device and iPhone simulator both work, it is working or not. So for this, what I need to do, I'll go there, and this is my universal framework. I'll drag this into my example project, and it will add here. Remember, like internal files will not come in the fat framework, okay, the universal framework. Now I want to import this. I'll import it as a my framework, and I'll check it out, like yeah, a have a function, a class have a function, test me, right? And it is working perfectly. Now if some error is coming, then I need to check like why it is coming, okay? So yeah, one error is coming. I know it is saying like example require a development team, select a development team. Why? Because I don't have team right now. So automatically I'll go there. You can do with your own. So I'll select my team, and it will create automatically some provisioning profile, and if I will try, it will run, right? It is running there. It is perfectly running there. That means this is working into the real device. Now I just want to check into simulator. So in the simulator, it is working or not, that I need to check again. So if you will see, it is working here also. So that is proved, like yeah, this is a fat framework and this is a universal framework which is working at both end. Now what you need to do, once you will proceed for the app store, over there you need to remove this. Don't forget to remove this, right? So how you can just remove the architecture, that you should aware about, right? So if you don't know about the removing part, you can just go and just visit the part 1. Over there I completely describe everything, and there is a command which is saying like lipo remove x86 my framework, and output will come over there. So you need to go till this my framework dot framework, and then you can just remove your x86.64, and then you can just go with the test flight application or the live app store application. Otherwise it will give you error. Now one more thing I want to tell you here. If you are aware about the validate workspace key, that you should take care, like validate workspace. Right now validate workspace is no. If it will be yes, then again it will give you error. So that you need to take care. Right now it's already compiled, so now it will not give you the problem, but yeah, it can give you the problem, so please take care of it. That's it from universal framework side, and it is giving you the error, it is giving you the crash. Why? Because I need to check whether it is embedded or not. Embedded and signing, then it will work, because I just played with the workspace. So now it will work 100%. So like that, you can just create your universal framework through manually, and also you can just go and just place your script. And another way, you can just place this script on your uh, uh, framework, this scheme. Also you can create a new scheme, and over there also you can just place, I can tell you this one as well, like into the framework. If you will select this, and if you want to create a new scheme, then I don't want to create this one, I want to create a new scheme for this my framework, and this will be a universal scheme. And in this universal scheme, like what you can do, two schemes are the universal scheme. If you will go and edit this, and you will go to the run command, once you will run or build somewhere, one post action will come. Inside this post action, you can just paste the same script. It will give you the result after each run, right? The same script. So like that also you can just build this. Otherwise, like simply you can just build like that only. So that's it for universal framework, and hope you enjoyed this. So if you like this, please support and subscribe the channel for the future update. Thank you so much. Thanks guys.